Why do we recycle the same set of leaders in Nigeria for the past 40 years? The same set of leaders. They say, oh, the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. Now, tomorrow keeps coming and we have the same set of leaders. Why is it so? Is it that we do not have good leaders amongst us, or we do not have other options? Because as it would appear, under the watch of these same set of leaders, how has Nigeria fared? Nigeria has gone from good, not so good, to extremely horrible as it is today, under this same set of leaders. So you can actually say that the leaders in Nigeria are bad leaders or bad politicians, but yet it's the same set of bad leaders and bad politicians that we have being recycled to rule us election cycle after election cycle. Why is this so? Is it that there are no good leaders? Is it that there are no other alternatives? The answer is there are alternatives, but there is a problem. What is this problem? Go to the political parties. When you have a situation whereby nomination form fees are as high as 100 million naira, what do you expect? Do you think that any well-meaning Nigerian that does not have deep pockets, that does not have access to looted funds, will be able to raise that money and put it there without any guarantees of getting it back? Or without the intention that when they win election, then they will loot that money back to replace where they took it from? Do you think so? The answer to that question is simple. Only people with access to deep pockets, only people with access to looted funds, or people who know people who have access to looted funds can make those kind of investments. So, just by this singular condition, the political parties in Nigeria have successfully locked the door, shut the door against well-meaning Nigerians who have ideas and who have integrity. So it is only the same set of people who have looted the treasury of the country that can afford such huge and humongous sums of money to get nomination forms. Now, can we get the political parties to reform and make the nomination forms to be free, or at least less than 25% of the annual minimum wage? Can we get them to do so? Because this is what obtains in America, in UK, elsewhere in developed countries. Can we get the political parties to do same in Nigeria? The answer is that will be difficult, because the political parties will come to you with the excuse that they need money to run the primaries, elections, and all that and all that. The answer to that statement is simple. If the political parties have intentions to run a transparent, a free and credible party primaries, they won't need to spend so much money. In fact, the elections can be online, they can be electronic, and they can be free. Nomination forms can be free if the intentions are right. So when political parties come out to tell you that they need money to run political party primaries, they are only telling you reasons why they must shut out credible Nigerians who have the potentials to change this country, who have integrity that can withstand the pressures of foreign powerful countries, powerful institutions like the IMF and the World Bank, forcing them to do what they know is not right for their country, but they do it anyway for the benefit of the IMF and the World Bank. They shut the door against those kind of people. So if we cannot easily get the political parties to do the right thing, what do? It is best for us to come together and as a people form a political party that is based on these ideology and many more. Party primaries being direct, voting method being electronic, so you don't have a situation whereby you are looking for money to pay delegates and buy them and monetize the entire process. Once we have those kind of ideologies, coupled with other ideologies that you will find of interest, there's a video on those ideologies on this channel. I'll link it in the description so that you can check it out. Once we can come together and form this kind of party, then we will open up the political playing field. We will level it so that whether you have billions of naira or you don't have billions of naira, you have equal opportunities at the polling unit. Once we are able to do that, then the 60 million Nigerians with PVC that refuse to come out election cycle after election cycle will then come out. And other measures will now kick in to curb election rigging and give us leaders that will truly lead us in the path of growth, in the path of industrialization, in the path of equity, and in the path of fairness. This is what we need at the moment. This is why I want to invite you to join us to create the Abundance Party of Nigeria. Join us to create it so that we can move Nigeria forward. 1,000 naira is all we ask from you. This money will go to meet the requirement to setting up this political party. This will be a wonderful investment for you to make to secure not just your future, but the future of your children and your children's children. We owe it to them to do this much. It's not so much to ask of you. If you have much more than that, you can give. There's a link and an account in the description. Do well to contribute your quota. And join hands with us. Let us build this party and then move on to other solutions as well, on top of it, that will free Nigeria from the stranglehold of powerful countries acting in proxies through corrupt leaders. And then we can now birth a country that will truly serve Nigerians, a country that potentially will be the greatest in the world. Are you in or are you out?